What's up, everybody? It's your boy June 5th, June Money, and I'm back into the money. Today, we got SUGE KNIGHT. He's making a lot of claims. He claimed that the hip-hop police is the reason that Diddy is locked up, not Diddy. He claims the hip-hop police is the reason that he's locked up, not him. Not him running over a person because he want to brawl. It's the police. All I hear is not taking accountability for his actions. And SUGE, you should know, if you ever want to get parole, the stuff you saying is not going to get you that. It's not going to get you parole because you're not showing that you a changed man that accept responsibility for his actions. You're showing that you still believe in everybody else. With that being said, let's get into the lies that he said on Piers Morgan. Let's go.
Those same crooked cops, I felt that cost me my freedom, cost Puffy his freedom for now, cost a lot of people bad situations. And I think that they cost the most biggest two rappers in hip hop history, Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, their life.
He's blaming the hip hop police, the police for Biggie, Tupac, all of this stuff. This is SUGE's theory. Now, but it didn't make sense. Didn't they make these diss records? Wasn't pop off the hinges? Let's keep it a feeling. It's people's actions that get them into these situations. Let's keep it a buck. And then when the police do their job, y'all mad, y'all blaming them. I'm not saying that the police always right because it's a lot of cases where they get it wrong. You feel me? But you SUGE, you're bugging. You're bugging mentally. You blaming everybody else for your actions, gang. Now, Biggie and Tupac, we see where it went, bro. Biggie had nothing to do with Tupac's death. Tupac had something to do with Tupac's death. Just like Von had something to do with Von's death. Put hands on somebody retaliated. Did they retaliate the way that you expect them to retaliate? Nah. But there's no rules in war. Let's go.
Everybody points the finger at everyone, but it all comes back to the same authorities.
Even as you know, SUGE, look, you mentioned Tupac there. Obviously, it was nice.
You can see Piers Morgan. He like, no, he ain't gonna say like you say all that, bro. Because you know.
1996. I mean, incredible to think it's nearly 30 years ago when he was shot and killed. You were alongside him in the car. Many people have speculated.
Look, you can see it in him. You can see it in SUGE's eyes, like. He either like
you mentioned Tupac there. Obviously, it was 1996. I mean, incredible to think it's nearly 30 years ago when he was shot and killed. You were alongside.
SUGE. You see the look on his face. It's like he could tell something about to go down or something just happened. And SUGE is like, I'm getting up out of here. It's crazy, iconic photo though.
Beside him in the car. Many people have speculated since that Diddy ordered that death of Tupac. Is that your belief?
Well, first of all, I got a bullet still today, a 45 bullet an inch to my skull. You can look at my medical records and see the x-rays and see it's in my skull. They didn't remove it because they said if it would have went another inch, either I'd have been a vegetable or dead. Now, for as what they say Puffy did and didn't do, just the facts.
Listen to this. I want y'all to definitely hear this. Listen to this. Listen to what he about to claim are the facts. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this.
So the matter is this. It's a guy named Reggie Wright Jr., who was over security. He didn't work directly for Death Row, but he had a security company called Right Way Security, who did security for Death Row with off-duty police officers or guys with a CCW. Everybody knows when we go to a fight in Vegas, we're going to be at the Tyson fight, and we're going to be at my club they call Club 662. You can go to that club and you'll see Mary J. Blige perform, Jodeci performs, Tupac performs, Snoop.
What Suge is about to say is Reggie Wright told all these officers not to carry their firearms and this, that, and the third. Now, from Reggie Wright's story, he's saying that the police chief told them that they cannot be working detail for Death Row, security detail for Death Row no more because of the stuff that Suge Knight was getting into, the stuff that Tupac was getting into. They did not want the LA, the Compton police or working for Suge Knight anymore. Now, which story sound more believable? Reggie Wright set him up, or the police chief captain says, nah, y'all can't work for him no more.
Snoop the Dog Pound, Andre, unbelievable talent in one place. That night was going to be Run DMC East Coast night. Reggie Wright Jr. told the security they can't carry firearms. The sad thing about that,
how does Reggie Wright Jr. have this much power that they got to listen to him?
Pac hated Reggie Wright Jr., so he had fired him before any of that. I don't know the right date, but...
So why would Reggie Wright still be involved with Tupac if Tupac fired him? Right here, he contradicts himself. He's saying that Reggie Wright was the head of security. Now he's saying all of a sudden Tupac fired. This is why I'm saying you can't believe nothing Suge say, bro. He just mad that he got them years. He going to try whatever he could to get out, bro. Whatever he could, even if it's dry snitching. Let's go.
I'm quite sure it was. It's paper.
Because they ain't even snitching if it ain't true.
It just shows it. But the crazy thing about that, it was a bodyguard named Frank Alexander. Pac hated Frank. He was cool at first, but towards the end, he hated Frank because Frank always wanted to get into pictures with Tupac. And Tupac was very militant, so he was like, man, I don't want a bodyguard taking pictures with me. How's he watching my back if he getting himself in the pictures? So I hired a guy named Michael Moore and told him to bring another off-duty police officer because they kept their gun and they was real aggressive by protecting Tupac. So on the way to the fight, Reggie Wright Jr. tell Michael Moore he can't carry his weapon when he's doing bodyguard work for Tupac.
So basically he's saying Reggie Wright was helping set up the hit on Tupac. We all see what actually happened, bro. He popped on Orlando. Orlando did him. But Suge is claiming Reggie Wright. Later, you're going to hear he claims Snoop Dogg. All these people orchestrated. But let's continue.
Michael Moore said, well, I'm going back to the hotel. If I can't carry my gun, I can't protect myself or Tupac. So I'm not going. So Reggie Wright Jr., who nicknamed that Pac gave him Pork Butt. So Pork Butt goes and says,
see, you still got a problem with Reggie Wright. You feel me? He wanted to paint the narrative that Pac didn't rock with Reggie and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But I got to do my research on what Reggie said about it because I'm not even sure his side of the story. But Suge just sound like, you know, he trying to spin his narrative while he doing them 28 years, man.
Frank, you can go, but you can't bring your gun. Now, everyone knows You can't be a bodyguard without a gun. So after the fight, we come from the fight. Tupac got into it with another guy. It was a big fight. After that fight, after we stopped to a few places, we go to my house. I told Frank, I told all the security, I told everyone. Pac just beat up a well-known game man. Send 4 or 5 guys extra to the house to escort Tupac.
See how he's saying this now? Pac just beat up a well-known gang member. So you know why the shooting happened, bro. Stop acting like this person orchestrated it and this person put a hit out and this person did that and this, that. Bro, you know what happened and you capping.
To the club. Reggie Wright Jr. refused to send the security guys, refused to show up.
Look at Piers Morgan.
That wasn't a coincidence. It was a murder for hire hit. We was locked in.
I know Piers Morgan probably gonna end up getting Reggie Wright up here because I know he ain't gonna go for this.
It was more than one shooter. Only person know the truth, the real truth, is me and Tupac. He's not there to tell it. Only person knows is myself. But Reggie Wright Jr. tried to change the whole story of the narrative of what actually happened, and he was not there. During that situation.
Is your child struggling with a gaming addiction?
I swear this guy is crazy, man. Like, he really different, man. Like, Suge, man, he a piece of work. He is a piece of work, man.
Snoop, who everyone knew at the time, wanted Tupac dead. Snoop had a meeting with Daz.
Now he about to implicate Snoop. He about to pull a loose cannon. He about to say Snoop knew about it before it went down. Listen to this. And this is all because Snoop bought Death Row and changed it to Dero. And he's sick. He in there doing 28 years. So now he trying to implicate people in murders and get them knocked. Bro, this is crazy, bro. He trying to do whatever he could to get out, man.
Rep, Nate Dogg, the Dog Pound, said, we're not going to Vegas. This is their words, not mine. We're not going to Vegas because basically something's going to happen. Somebody's going to get killed, right?
That's pulling the loose cannon. That's pulling the loose cannon. Snoop Dogg knew about the Tupac hit before he. This is what Suge is claiming, gang. This is what Suge is claiming. Y'all believe that? All right, bro.
So, Corrupt tells the story. Daz tells the story. Warren G tells the story. Now, what Daz says, when Snoop said there after, damn, we can't go to Vegas, we was going to get those niggas. They already going to get guy, basically. Corrupt tells the story and says, once he tells everybody they can't go to the fight and can't go to Vegas, turns around, Nate Dogg says, I'm going to go to Vegas. Then because I'm going to Vegas, I don't got to be around basically me and Pac. He said, as long as I ain't around them, I don't have to worry about getting shot or getting a stray bullet. That let you know, premeditated plan.
He claimed that Snoop knew of all of this information, gang. All of this. Now, later he say a walkie-talkie, and Snoop heard it on the walkie-talkie. How did he know the shots went off and that rather. He basically saying Snoop was part of it. Reggie Wright was part of it. And the corrupt hip-hop police was part of it. Like, he don't know who was part of it. He just trying to put cases on anybody, man. Hit that like button for me, man. I appreciate y'all. Till the next one.